Hi guys, Bex here and welcome back to another YouTube tutorial. So today I'm gonna cover brushes, how you save a picture of your model, and how you save your project. So I'm gonna pick this sphere as last time, and then sometimes I just want to cover this really quickly. You tend to press this key and then it somehow go to this mode, and then you have, if you had a human, it would be a human, it duplicated all over and you can't control it and we don't know what's going on. So the way to clear this is to put Control in and then you drag out your model with left click and then you snap with Shift and then you press T. Okay, so now we're back in this 3D mode where we can sculpt on it. So let's get to the brushes. So here you can see this is the standard brush we always start with, and if you press the B button you can see the menu for all the brushes. I would say though that I don't really use all the brushes. I'm still fairly new to Zbrush, but I will say that I have done this for a year and I still only use maybe 10 brushes. And I did make some okay looking models now. So, standard brush, so BCB stands for clay build up. So this way Zbrush is very logic. So if you press B for brush menu, C for clay build up, and B for, build up. Yes, so this is how it works. I will definitely recommend you to learn all the shortcuts for the brushes you use. It comes in very handy if you have to help a classmate, or I don't know, maybe like this tutorial, or then you can use your what's called this space down here. A lot of people put their UI, so they have a lot of brushes maybe down here, which is fair. Once you're really good at Zbrush, you can just put down the brushes and then it only takes one click instead of 3. But I still find it so easy to go and help people. Yeah, so I use this a lot just to make my base sculpting. If you click the space bar, you can see here, this is the size of the brush. And this is like the inner circle. And I feel like it's kind of a fall off from the brush. So the larger it is, the harder, and the smaller, the softer. So I like to keep it around, like, not too big, but not too small. So
that's what she said.
So try to figure out what you like. So now we can sculpt the face like last time. Yay! Like this. He's so pretty. And then I also use pinch tool, BPI. And I use this a lot actually for making so the area here for like the eyebrows. I want to do a lot of stylized characters. It's kind of hard to see now. So yeah, you get the feeling of it. Or maybe down with by the lips, you can make sharp edges. It's really cool. And then I use BHP a lot, the H polish brush, to make like sharp edges. So I definitely still feel, try out what works for you. A lot of people just copy other people's techniques, which is fine, of course, but I feel like you should try to find your own brushes. It might add what is called like your own style of strokes to your model. I don't know how to explain this, but it makes it look more you. Okay, so just try out to use different brushes, make it your own. Nobody should tell you that you can't do this and that. And of course Alt still works this way as well, like with pulling it out, and then you can use the pinch maybe to make this more like hard surface. Oh shit. Okay, and then I use BDS a lot, which is the damn standard brush. It's very sharp looking. You can use it maybe if you want to make some hair. Okay, so like this, and then you put Alt, and then it looks like this, and then of course again on the other side like this, so it doesn't look like hair. You might want to go more high poly, but sometimes I actually make hair this way, so if it has to be very fast. And then you can use the standard brush we used in the start, BST, like this, to give it some more volume. Okay, and if you press Shift F, you can see the wireframe of your model. And if you go here to geometry and then to Dynamesh, here you see this is the resolution right now of the Dynamesh. So if you wanted to make this higher poly, because when you do like this, you're stressing the wireframe a lot. Can you see that? So, and it's obviously not that pretty. So what you want to do when you have blocked out your model and you want to go into more detail, always block out very low poly, guys. You can turn it up here, so you can click and enter a resolution, or you can just drag it. I prefer to type it because sometimes it goes nuts. You can't just control, left click and drag. Okay, you could here. Ranked. Sometimes I can't do it, I don't know why. But now you can see it updated the interface, and now you're ready to sculpt. It will always kind of still be seen that you had a low poly resolution before, so now you can just maybe smooth or keep sculpting on top of it to make it look nice. And of course, as I said in the last video, the smooth is just for deleting detail, but sometimes I like to delete detail by just fairly clicking. And right now I'm using the mouse and the keyboard, which is not optional. It's not my preference, but since I'm left-handed, I find it very hard to make a tutorial where I'm telling you what to click on when I use the shortcuts on my Wacom board. So I do this for you guys. And the mouse is not working that well with Zbrush sculpting, I think. Yeah, because of pressure sensitivity and stuff. So let's say you have made this pretty looking model, and now you want to show it to your mom. Okay, so what we want to do is, I always remove this grid. Then you can go here to Document, and then you might want to have a higher resolution, so we go with this standard size, and then you press Resize, and then you say yes sir, and then it looks weird. So now we have to do this again. Control N to clear the canvas, and then Shift click and T to go back. And now we go to Document again, and then we zoom out, so you can see this is the canvas size. So we of course want to have our model filling out most of the picture. Or if you want to go into Photoshop and render it, like draw on it and render it that way as well, you can do that. So all the small details, but for this we're just gonna take a picture. You can also try to play with the lights here, turn them on to see if you can light up the detail you want. So just try and play with it, you can't fuck up. And you just double click and then you click it again to turn it off. Then we have the intensity and the ambient and the color. Yeah, so here we go. It almost takes out all the space here, and then you just say save as. No, sorry, fuck.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
It's such a long time since I did this. File, no, documents, export, guys. I'm just checking out if you're sleeping in my class. So you obviously want to save it as PNG and then put it wherever you want, and then when you save it you have a picture, and that's so easy it is. And now you maybe want to get back to where you were before to work further, then you just press actual, and now we're ready to sculpt some more. And now you're tired and you want to go to bed, so of course you want to save your project. You can either say Control S, like in anything else. It's gonna save as a C project. And you also choose where you want it to be. But the thing about this kind of saving makes you save all this history here. And if you can have multiple tools out here. It'll also save this, and I think the camera angle as well. So nothing will be deleted. But it also takes more space. So the bigger your model is, the more it takes on your computer. The more space. I don't know. But you can also, over here where it says tool, you can say save as, and then it saves as C tool. And I save both ways, but I like to use the C tool one a lot because it's not hiding my, it's not such a big file. And if you use wait, I forgot what I want to say. I use this a lot, and then you just name it and put it wherever. And then if you start Zbrush, or if you double click the file you saved on your computer, it will start like this. So can I, maybe I'm just, okay, don't do this guys, I'm just gonna illustrate. It's gonna start like this. Okay, this is what you see. So now we do like this, and then the model appears. You have to shift and then click it out and then press T every time you save as a C tool, where if you just open it as a C project, it will appear like you left it. Yeah. And I hope it made some sense to you. I know I'm not the best yet to make tutorials, but I hope that I didn't speak too fast. If I did, please let me know. And if you feel like I ran across stuff too fast, let me know as well. I just want to make this as simple as possible because I feel like a lot of YouTubers are amazing at 3D. But when I just started it, I found it so hard to just try to do whatever I wanted because everyone was just talking off topic about, like I do now, something else. So this is the basics you need to get started. So if you like this video, just hit the like button and subscribe for more content. So thank you guys, and stay awesome and creative till next time. Mwah!